What's up, man? It's Mr. 2Sneaky, man. And we back with another video, man. You feel me? I'm back with another body cam film, man. Since it's the body cam, this video gonna be on Mr. 2Sneaky YouTube, man. Make sure you get at it, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on all the videos, man. Let's get it, man.
Cops make mistakes, the consequences can be fatal.
No. Touch me again. Sir. Get the go.
We're about to take a look at 4 cops who messed up so bad, they ruined their own career in minutes. There are several ways that cops deal with people who are drunk, and often they can turn a bad situation around with good policing and the right attitude. But it seems that this cop forgot all of his training except for one specific part. Sergeant Police had been with the Sunrise Police for 20 years, and was about at...
I saw this one. So I don't know why this one was the first one. I reacted to this one on my other channel.
Experienced an officer as you could get, which makes his actions during an arrest in November 2021 even more confusing. When he arrived on the scene, he found his fellow cops in the middle of a struggle.
I can't move, Marshall. Let go. Somebody get in the car. Get in the car. All right, get in the car. No, he doesn't want in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. All right, I'm getting in. Get your feet in.
The suspect had been arrested on Sunset Strip after being accused of punching another man, and officers are trying to get him inside the patrol car. But the suspect isn't playing ball. So Sergeant Police decides his 20 years of experience is enough to allow him to push other officers aside and take charge.
Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
I'm already in the car. I'm already in the car. I'm already in the car. Don't try to do no tough guy now. I'm already in the car. You trying to throw your badge around. I'm already in the car. I'm in the car. I'm in the car already. What are you talking about? Look at you. No, I'm not looking at you.
James, you're playing with the wrong mother. What you gotta do, man? You gonna mace me, mace me.
Do what you gotta do.
The suspect decides to comply when the extremely aggressive officer
cap.
steps in.
That's cap. He already been in the car. Don't try to make him look like that nigga. Don't try to make him look like that nigga. He was already in the car. He was already in the car. That aggressive junk ain't scaring nobody but a sucker. An aggressive nigga always the softest nigga, man. Make sure you remember that, man. What a
And
freak.
you'd think that'd be where the story ends. But for some reason, police just gets angrier and angrier until one noble cop decides that they just can't stand by and watch any longer.
James, you ever get disrespectful with my officers, I will remove your soul from your body.
What? Exactly. What are you talking about? Do what you gotta do. Do it. What are you talking about? I ain't finna, nigga. What are you talking about? What you want me to do? You want me to beg? Do what you gotta do. What is you talking about? You gonna take my soul from where? What is you talking about? Handle your business. Handle your business. What you talking about? There was no gangster jump.
Do what you gotta do. No.
Police had to have been having a horrible day, as it was his threats to remove the suspect's soul
the other
from his...
officer's supposed to put his hands on him. The other officer's so soft, they didn't even do nothing, fool. That's how soft they is. They didn't even do nothing. I'm trying to tell you. Don't let these niggas is not like that. They ain't like that. Them two just sat there. That's a female.
That prompted the young female officer to pull him back. This clearly angered him even further, leading to him grabbing her by the neck. This was not only illegal and a huge overreaction, but it was also terrifying for the rookie on the receiving end.
Just let it be.
We clear?
Yes, sir.
And I'll see you in about 5 minutes.
Can you stop pulling the hands up from my wrist? Holding on, fix like a line. Like I'm running somewhere. I'm right here.
Police was eventually charged with felony battery of a police officer, which comes with a heavy punishment. Predictably, he decided to retire from the Sunrise Police in November 2022, and as of this video's upload, his case is still ongoing. This is just one of many examples of how cameras are essential to police work, but it turns out cameras are not only used to help catch criminals, but they can also be used to catch dumb cops in the act. This is the dash cam from a man in Seabrook, Texas. He has just been pulled over by a patrol car and decides to turn his own camera towards him to record the action in all its corrupt glory.
All right, so listen up. State Farm was trying to charge me $197 for car insurance. No, thank you. I got.
You don't care. Don't care at all. Nobody cares.
Roll down? Why didn't you pull me over? I'll tell you that if you roll it down. Why can't you tell me now? Because the reason I pulled you over is you were yelling something on your car. So what? Huh? So what? That's why you pulled me over, because I'm yelling? I don't know if you're in need of help or anything. Oh, I don't need help. So, thank you. Okay, let me see your driver's license real quick. I don't need help.
You might be wondering why the driver is being so defensive. It all started a few seconds earlier when the driver yelled an expletive at the officer from his vehicle. Despite this not being illegal, the officer decided to follow him, and when the driver signaled to turn, he was pulled over.
It's already cracked. I can't see that. Well, it doesn't matter. Here. I don't wish to answer questions. You have to let me know if there's a weapon in the car. Did you not take the class? I did. When you demand identification, I have to display this. That's what they told me in the class. That's what the law says.
There are two major mistakes that the
That was the law. That's what the class was, fool. That is the class. The class said I just have to show you it. I gotta show you this. That's all they said. They said I gotta show you this. They did say that. Look, I'm not the type of nigga to just fight with the officer and jump. I'm not doing another extra jump. But look though, if you got a picture of your ID and you know your ID by heart, like your ID number by heart, they're supposed to let you pass. You just have to get them your ID number or show them a picture of your ID. And they supposed to run like that. You really don't have to carry it on you, they say, you feel me? But I'm not finna be that nigga, you feel me?
Has already made. Firstly, he claimed he had pulled the driver over for shouting out of his car window, but then claimed to have pulled him over to check if he was mentally okay. Most people know that free speech is protected under the First Amendment, and passively yelling curse words is completely legal in America. But when the driver challenges this, the officer suddenly changes his story and claims he pulled him over for making the turn. The turn was perfectly legal, making this stop completely unnecessary for a totally different reason. Luckily, the driver is well aware of this and lets this dumb cop show himself up on his dash cam for the whole world to see.
Do I smell alcohol in your breath? No, you don't. How do I know? Because you can't smell my breath? I smell something coming out. Oh, really? Let's see. Let me do some field sobriety. I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, where are you coming from? Huh? Where are you coming from? You saw me where I was coming from. Are you done with this? I'm done with that, yeah. All right, cool. Where are you coming from? I don't answer questions. I've already told you. Let me know when I'm free to go. Also, what is your name? Your name? Sheriff? That's your name? Sheriff? I'm not familiar with the English alphabet, sir. Okay. Can I have an incident number, please? Oh, a ticket. A ticket, okay.
Now the cop is playing hardball and refusing to give the driver his name. But once again, this cop is completely incorrect, as Texas law requires an officer to provide their identification when asked by a member of the public.
While I have you here, okay, I don't want you exiting the vehicle because you have a weapon in the car. Did I exit the vehicle? Did I exit the vehicle? Give me your heads up. Did I exit the vehicle? Hey, can I? You do have a dash cam, right? Very good. You can't just pull me over because I said the police. I hope you realize that.
He's talking bad. You talking bad, nigga. Hey, you don't even need an explanation why I said it. I just said it. So you said it for no reason? Yeah. Why you said it? I don't need to tell you why I said it. I just said it. Come on now. Come on now. I can say what I want. You give me a ticket. What's the ticket for?
Take your current address, 1622.
Is that a question?
Yes, sir. Is that your current
Do
address?
I answer questions?
Okay, I'll just assume that's incorrect then.
And why would you do that? Did you read my address on the driver
It
license?
didn't have an address. It didn't have an apartment number on your driver's
Of course it does.
Let me see. Can you verify?
You've already seen it. I've already complied with that part.
I don't. Okay, I'll be right back. Yeah, I say that I've never met anybody quite like you that would yell at an officer doing their job. But
So,
you have a great
let me
day.
understand.
No fines, no penalties.
May I ask you a question?
You can see by the body language of the officer just how defensive he's become over having his authority challenged. He's
You
trying.
never met a person yell at an officer who doing their job. That's cap. That's cap. That's cap. Fool. It's so many people you can't even count how many people do that. What are you talking about? Like what are you talking about? Fool. If somebody's stealing out the store, right? And the police job is to catch them, and we saw them catch them, we gonna still say F the police. Cause nobody told you to catch them. My boy was trying to eat. It's bigger crimes out here. My boy was trying to eat. Come on, now. My boy hijacked a car from the freaking dealership. The police supposed to get him. We see the police get him. It's still after police. My boy was trying to get a car. Nigga, the dealership got insurance. Anyways, that's first off. Off every freaking car, they get insurance. The car messed up. They gonna get the car back. They still pulling the insurance. What was the point? There's no point. Like, come on, nah. It's still F the police. We don't care what your job is. Your job is to get bigger fish. Predators. People who just terrorizing people for no reason. Like, people who, like, if a nigga doing reckless driving, I'm talking about reckless driving. Like, reckless. Yeah, you can pull him over. We probably ain't gonna say F the police, because nobody told him to be flying like that. You almost killed 2 kids. Yeah, nigga, he gotta go to jail probably. I ain't gonna cap with you. But come on, huh?
Every trick in the book to try and outsmart this driver, but nothing's working, leading to the worst mistake of the whole interaction.
There's questions on there. There's the address.
Yeah, no, I have a question. Can you get your supervisor here, please? Is the stop over?
Stop is over. You may leave.
All right.
You don't exit until I get out. Until I leave.
Well, you said the stop is over, right? Okay,
You said the stop is over, right? That's what you said, my boy. I don't care what you talking about. You said don't get out the car. You said don't open the door. You said don't talk. I don't care what you said. You said the stop is over. I don't know who you is. No, I don't know who you are. I never saw you before. You pulled me over again. That means that's your first time pulling me over. Fool. Shoot. Right when I step out this car, this your first time. This my first time ever talking to you. I'm gonna be like, who you? What did I do? On hood. That's the first stop over. The first stop never happened. That's over. Come on now. We can't pick up where we left off.
Okay, there is no need to draw your weapon, man. Are you drawing your weapon? I didn't get out of the car. You told me that already. A warning? For what? Failed to signal with turn indicator within 100 feet.
When the officer said the traffic stop was over, he also ordered the driver to stay inside his car, which he complied with. You have to wonder whether this cop can get anything right. And after this stop was over, the driver filed a complaint and is also due to file a lawsuit. If you thought that cop was clueless, these next 2 officers are so dumb, they allow themselves to be recorded discussing how to lock up an innocent man.
I'm on the side of the road, legally parked, with a sign which is protected by the First Amendment.
When officers see a man holding up a sign on the side of the road in March of 2022, they decide to pull over and check it out. The man named Jonathan was warning drivers of the speed trap that they were about to drive past. These 2 officers took offense big time.
Nothing.
That's legal.
I'm gonna do it.
That's legal. That's legal. That's legal right there. He's a hero. That's illegal. That's a legal hero right there. That's a legal hero. If somebody right now, just out of nowhere, got licensed to like freaking put up signs and junk like that, right? Say if they got licensed to do that junk, right? And they got, and the sign say speed trap upper head, and they just put it out. The crackers cannot take that out the ground. Fool, you cannot take that out the ground because you're mad. We're warning people. This nigga out here just sitting out there with a sign just telling people it's a, like, come on now. You can't do that. You cannot. There's no way you can do that. There's no way you can do that, fool. He just sitting there with a sign. That could have been a homeless sign. That could have been anything. He had the speed trap sign. It's a speed trap up ahead. Y'all boys watch out, fool. That is legal. That is legal, fool. If you go on your maps do the same jump. That's legal. Stop playing.
Ain't
our fault we staying a step ahead.
Drivers coming up to me telling me that you're jumping out in traffic.
Because apparently they're erroneous. I don't give a what somebody else says. What did you witness?
Oh, hood.
Nothing.
What did you witness? I don't care what anybody said. I don't care what he said, what you said, what you saw. You was with him, right? What you saw. Yeah.
So keep your to yourself, pal.
Traffic fines make up a percentage of police departments' budget, and these Delaware cops didn't want Jonathan to stand in their way of that crucial source of income. But Jonathan isn't accepting their claims that he's been walking into the road and stands his ground.
You keep saying jumping in traffic. When did you witness this offense?
Don't come towards me.
No, you came to me. You came to me. You came to me. You came.
You buy a 100k Thunder Challenge, we will pass and manage it for you for completely free.
Yeah.
And the best part, if we...
You came to me.
Just for telling me that you're jumping out in front of with the sign.
So they want to lick your boots, let them. Don't put your hands on me.
But what one officer does next may have completely violated this citizen's right to express himself.
Don't put your hands on me. Do not give me my property back. You piece of... Give me my property back.
Oh, this is
you
property.
see this? You tyrant piece of... What are your badge numbers?
Step back, okay? Don't walk up
No,
to me
you
like that.
stole my...
And look, fool. This why you... Damn, this bitch gonna motherfuck around and break. Bro, it be like 50 times. Fool, but look though, fool. This one probably ain't the one, but this one the one. You gotta hate black police officers now and all the way back then. They was per females. They was females. I don't care what nobody say. If they daddy, they uncle, they granddaddy, they great then granddaddy, they great cousin. I don't care about none of that. If them niggas was a police officer back then, fool, them boys was suckers. They would see stuff happen and sit there. They would see somebody else getting beat, anything. Them boys would sit there. I had to say it in this video because this right here, something like it, but it's not. Just because the other nigga white, whoa, he just a black officer, yeah. But yeah, fool, had to say it in this video. Had to say, cause fool, you gotta hate them. Fool, them was the softest niggas ever. I see somebody doing something. I see the cracker doing something, beating the nigga, right? I'ma sit there just because he's my partner. I am stopping. I finna beat the cracker. We jumping the cracker now. We jumping him. We getting fired on the first day. We getting fired on the first day. I could not be a police officer that day. We getting fired on the first day. There's no way. I feel like a cracker hit another nigga. There's no way. I'm sitting there. The nigga had to do something foul. He had to do something real deal foul. Like, he had to do something foul. If he didn't do nothing like real deal, like, yeah, I'm not finna sit there. I'm finna start backhanding niggas. I'm telling you, them niggas are straight hoes.
Property!
Did you see anything in my hands?
You
Stole your
piece
property?
of...
Have a nice day.
Jonathan goes on to tell the officers that he's going to be right back here with a new sign as soon as he can. As he drives away, he makes an insulting hand gesture towards the cops, and of course, they pull him over for it. What happens over the course of this traffic stop is not just dumb, it's downright corrupt.
You're stopping me for constitutionally protected speech, right?
Because you had your hand out the window.
This is what I did. You got a problem with that?
Sorry, listen to me. Listen to me.
No.
What the freak? What? Fool, he's not white. How he got here? Who?
You
Stole your
piece
property?
of...
Have a nice day.
Jonathan goes on to tell the officers
Who is
that he's
him?
going to right back here with a new sign as soon as
Who's fool? That's a white dude, fool. Where he just disappeared.
As he drives away, he
Or
makes
this
an
a whole-
insulting
this
hand
can't be a
gesture
new
towards the
truck.
cops, and of course, they pull him over for it. What happens over the course of this traffic stop is not just dumb, it's downright corrupt.
You're stopping me for constitutionally protected speech, right?
Because you had your hand out the
Yeah,
window.
This is what I did. You got a problem with that?
Sorry, listen to me. Listen to me.
No.
All right,
Them is
listen.
hoes.
Go away.
Disorderly
These is
conduct.
females. These is them two right here. Black females right here. That's who they is right now. Black females. That's who they is. That's who they is. That's who they acting like right now. Nitpicking. People who nitpick is females. They nitpicking right now. A dude shoot a middle finger at you, you finna cry about it. Nigga, what are you talking about? You
That is
finna cry
called
about it.
freedom of speech.
If you are out in the public, you are out in the public and people see you.
Yeah.
No, it is not.
Here's what's going to happen.
No.
That don't make any sense.
Here's what's going to happen.
I want your supervisor, please.
Whoa, my door open? I'm pulling off. I don't care what nobody say, I'm pulling off. You ain't open my door like that. I'm pulling off. Or you can sit in the car. Know what? You can sit in the car. You can sit in the back seat. No way, you don't even sit in the back seat. Somebody just sit in the front seat.
Supervisor. I am the supervisor. And that's why I'm here.
Both
Is it
officers
another-
seem to be
Oh,
stumbling
okay.
over exactly what they have pulled them over for, and it's
Right.
honestly starting to look embarrassing at this point.
And I'm going to take you to court.
But here's what I'm telling you. Take it to court. That's what I want you to do. That's what I want you. I want you to take it to court.
So but before we go any farther, you're pulling me over for what?
Because you had disorderly conduct.
Because you had your finger out.
Disorderly conduct
Now,
what?
here's what's about to happen.
So I
You're
can't
about to
do
be
that?
arrested again for resisting arrest.
No, I'm not resisting
Yeah,
anything.
Right now you're being detained.
For what?
How?
You're being
I
detained.
told you why I stopped you already, sir.
For putting my middle finger up. That's
Yeah,
correct?
no,
Correct.
no, exactly.
Correct.
Right.
You extended your arm out the window.
No, he just said yes. The sergeant just said yes. That's why. Don't try to say you extended. I extended my arm. It looked like anything. These two is two females. They daddy raised them to be females. This who they is. Them two right here. Him right. No, you extended your hand out. You lying. You lying, fool. I don't gotta extend my hand out just to do this. I was in the car like this the whole time, fool. I didn't extend it. What are you talking about?
Exactly. Right.
You extended your arm out the window.
No, I had my middle finger out the window.
Okay, let me get your
Okay,
ID.
you had your middle finger out the window.
It appears the officers are trying to arrest him on any charges
We're
they
not.
can, and when that doesn't work, they resort to dirty tricks.
The next thing to do, we're going to take you in, we're going to tow the car, and we'll call social services for the kid.
Oh, so now you're threatening. Now you're threatening my
No,
child.
it's not a
He's telling
threat,
what's
it's
gonna
a
happen.
promise.
You're threatening my child now.
I'm telling you what's going to happen.
You heard the officer right. He's just threatened to get social services involved and have Jonathan's child taken away from him. Well,
All
what
police officers do this. They give you stuff thinking you don't know, so you can fish for the bait, so you can tell them something, so you can like comply. All police officers do the same jump. They all literally do it.
This-
Hood.
even more shocking is the fact that these two cops planned to lock him up, whatever it took, and it was all recorded on their own dash cam.
Really?
Tell you, if you put your arm out the road, your hand out the road, and you like
With a middle finger, you could. That's like a. Isn't that? I'm pretty sure. You sure about that? The middle finger. Okay. As you was driving by, like, oh, game on.
I mean, he pulled him over for what? Like giving him the middle finger?
Yeah, for giving him middle finger. So
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
That'll get dropped.
yeah, it's gonna get thrown. I told him that's gonna get thrown out, but it's just going, it's gonna cause the problem.
Even after they're told by their supervisor that the charges will be thrown out, they still have a grand plan to put Jonathan in handcuffs.
Right.
Yeah, stuff like that'll fly. Unfortunately, I mean,
Yeah.
you can't. We can't pull people over. We can't write them tickets for telling us to fuck off or
Right.
giving us the middle finger and stuff like that. And,
Yeah.
I had to call somebody higher than me just to see, can I arrest somebody for flicking us off? Fool, that gotta be the dumbest question to ask anybody. Can I arrest somebody for flicking me off? Dubai probably. Shoot, Dubai probably. In Dubai you might do. Hey, I ain't gonna say nowhere. Dubai, you might. Hey, you going to jail? Not even probably. You going to jail? Here, you're not going to jail. So why you ask that? Now, I feel like that was a stupid question for anybody who living in the U.S. It's no way. I flipped him off. He want to take me to jail. Because at that point, that mean if we flick anybody off in the world, that person I could take him to jail. He flipped me off. He going to jail. I'm calling the crackers. That's what it is. That's what the question was, basically.
But all right, I'll do some more work up on this guy and
They just trying to find
I'll pass
something.
it on.
And then number two, yeah, we have no real basis. Yeah. So he's gonna do something stupid one day where we.
Wow. You just, fool, I ain't even blow just because this what crackers do. They just wait for you to mess up, wait for you to be clumsy, before you can do this. But fool, you trying to find something on me right now. Like, you just trying to find something. He gonna shoot you back the little information. You trying to find a warrant, any misdemeanor, any red light tickets, you trying to find anything. I need him right now. That's what he want. Nah.
Going to be able to lock him up for disorderly conduct, and I just wish we had the witness and even had it on video.
In the end, Jonathan filed a lawsuit against the officers, saying they violated his constitutional rights by preventing him from warning motorists about a speed trap. In September 2023, he won the case and was awarded a $50,000 settlement sum. Nobody likes bad cops, so it's even more satisfying when a good...
That was 3 suckers right there. 3 suckers. 1 white, 2 black. 3 suckers. Right here. Oreo. That's right there. It's an Oreo. Suckers right there. That's a shame.
Cop takes one down, which is exactly what happened next. On January 14th, 2021, a resident of Harnett County, North Carolina reported her dirt bike as stolen. What followed was a series of events that led to an innocent 14-year-old being treated like a dirty criminal.
Okay. Do me a favor, man. Go ahead and put your hands on your back for me, okay?
16 days after the dirt bike was reported missing, it appeared on Facebook Marketplace. And when the owner saw this, they set up a meeting with the seller in order to catch them out. When they arrived, they were met by 14-year-old Malcolm, who did indeed have their dirt bike. They agreed to a deal and told Malcolm that they were headed out to an ATM machine to get the cash out, when in fact, they were calling 911. The problem here was Malcolm was completely innocent and had bought the dirt bike off the true criminal in good faith without realizing it was stolen. He had made a hobby of fixing up bikes and selling them on, an impressive hustle for one so young. So you can imagine his surprise when instead of finding himself in profit, he found himself in handcuffs.
I want to know, cause this shit happened before though. I ain't gonna care, fool. I ain't gonna care. This shit happened before. Well, that's a story for another time though, fool. But look, fool, I want to know. The day jump happened a little bit different. You feel me? They said they went to get the money out of the junk. Then they called the crack because the crack was already there. But you feel me? But look though, I want to know, since y'all was already there, why didn't y'all take the bike from the dude? Jet 14. This a jet. It's a jet. Like, you don't gotta. I ain't saying put age on it because a jet gonna still have a fire on him. But look though, y'all could have talked about this. This could have been talked about. Fool. Crackers didn't have to pull up for this. This right here could have been talked about, man.
Okay. What's your name? Malcolm?
Yes.
What's your last name? Malcolm Ziegler?
Yeah.
Okay. You got your ID on you?
No, I do not.
Okay.
But that wasn't us, right? We haven't read it all this week.
Where do you stay? You stay here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I haven't read it all today. He really just came by here.
Who's that guy? Who's that guy running down the street?
That's his phone.
Okay.
They say somewhere up there.
Okay. Do me a favor, man. Go ahead and put your hands on your back for me, okay?
Right there.
You're in possession of a stolen motor vehicle.
What?
Yeah, do you want to go and verify that for me?
Yeah. What?
Do me a favor, man. Just come to my car right over here, okay?
What the? Can I get the bill of sale and show you that I bought it?
Yeah. We'll get all that taken care of, man. But what I
See,
what I
look,
do
why
is
you putting me in handcuffs? I got a receipt. My boy said the bill says all the extra. I got a receipt. Come on, now. I got a nigga. What? Like, nigga, what? I got an invoice. Come on, now. What you mean? What? You could have asked for all this before you put anybody in handcuffs. Nobody asked for nobody information before putting in handcuffs. Give me handcuffs. The victim could have lied about it, fool. All this junk could have been a lie. Why you didn't put the victim in handcuffs and the suspect in handcuffs? Both. Everybody in handcuffs. Until we get to the bottom of this. Put him in handcuffs. Like, come on, huh?
Hold me right here, okay?
The officer places him under arrest without verifying any of the facts. He had no way of knowing if Malcolm was, in fact, in possession of stolen goods and spent no time attempting to hear his side of the story.
I'm not doing that, though. He not putting
Well, I'm going to work on getting you out of those soon, okay? Just keep cooperating with me. I
I
appreciate it.
Talking to them.
And we'll get everything squared away.
I don't.
Okay. And sir?
I'm trying to find.
You ain't supposed to even be talking to them and say nothing to them. He's a jit. He should not be saying nothing to him at all. Everything that cracker say or will say gonna be used against him. What is he talking about? That's a minor. We're suing the whole thing. You don't supposed to be saying nothing to him, and he don't supposed to be saying nothing to you, man.
Appreciate it. And we'll get everything squared away.
I don't.
Okay. And sir?
I'm trying to find the bill of sale.
Sir, and I'm not saying that you stole it. Right now, what we've got is we just got a stolen motor vehicle. We're not saying that you stole the vehicle. Okay, I'm not saying that at all, okay?
Yes,
but it still is a crime to be in possession of a stolen motor vehicle.
The officer claims it is illegal to be in possession of a stolen vehicle.
It's not a crime. Get him like this. It's not a crime if I bought it. Think about it. It's no way impossible. It's no way. It's no way a police officer can go around my receipt. They cannot go around this paper. This invoice, they can't go around it. They can't. There's no way you can just go around this motherfucker without this motherfucker disappearing. You can't go around this receipt. I got the receipt. Like, what is you talking about? My receipt is in here. There's no way you going around the receipt unless you destroy the receipt. Like, come on, now. Can't go around this.
Which may be true in most cases, but not here. If a suspect willingly buys or owns an item that they know is stolen, then that is a crime. But since Malcolm was ignorant to this fact, he was totally innocent, and this arrest could prove to be extremely unlawful.
I can tell you. I can show you if you can go on. You can go on my phone. I can show you exactly what I bought.
Okay. Okay.
We met at the Lillington Presbyterian Church.
Okay.
If you know what that is.
Okay.
Lillington Presbyterian Church.
Well, your dad's coming over here right now.
It was about 8:30 when we met.
Hey, how you doing, sir? Hey,
Dad, I need that bill of sale.
Reason all this is going down, that vehicle's been entered as stolen at the National Crime Information Center. Do you have the bill of sale by any chance, sir?
I don't know what it is. It's either in my room Or in the garage. You gotta tell me where it is, Mark.
As Malcolm's father tries to find proof his son bought the bike legally, two other responding officers begin to voice their concerns over what is happening in front of their very eyes.
Is he detained or 1095?
From what I heard, 1095, and that was before I even verified the VIN.
Okay.
But
that's my first thing I asked.
That's what now I'm not 100% certain, but I believe I heard essentially 1095 before I was even able to verify the VIN.
Eventually, one of them decides to intervene.
Is he detained or is he?
He's detained right now because he is.
He's 14. He's 14.
Yes.
Okay.
So I already explained to him he's detained right now. I told him that.
So why is he detained?
Because that's a stolen motor vehicle.
Okay.
Come on!
So,
I don't even gotta hear him. He don't gotta explain himself. He don't need a sentence. He don't need to do nothing. We don't need to see his face. We don't need to see nothing. Read his whole body language. He read his whole body language. We don't need to hear nothing out his mouth. We don't need to hear nothing out his mouth. So he 14? Okay. So why he detained? Cause like it's a stolen vehicle. Like he talking to this cracker like that he trying to tell him the rules. Like but the cracker with the mask like he don't know the rules. He know the rules. He just blowed that he detained and he 14 because we don't even know the whole information yet. That's why he blowed. He literally told us everything without telling us nothing. Come on now.
Stolen motor vehicle.
Okay. So
I mean, Diggs verified the VIN number, right?
Was that before all that you verified before you?
I detained him and then we
that's why
verified.
I asked if he was 1095 or detained.
He's detained.
Okay. So obviously he's a juvenile, right?
Yeah.
Ain't no sense having him sit in the car with handcuffs on.
Okay.
You ain't. If he was 18 and you might be taken to jail for possession of stolen property, different. But you ain't gonna take him to jail, right? It's gonna be a petition.
Mm-hmm.
The officer clearly knows what he's talking about when he explains the difference between detaining an adult and a child. And after urging his fellow officer to reconsider his position, the arresting cop finally comes to his senses. After finally being released, Malcolm found the receipt for the dirt bike and no further action was taken. But his family later released a press conference where they asked for police reform in the wake of another juvenile suffering mistreatment at the hands of law enforcement. Do you enjoy true crime videos like this?
Hey, this why I ain't gonna cap, fool. Hey, this why some of these jits be having like what you call it, trauma or whatever. Or they be traumatized and jump by the cracker. This is why, fool. This is why. Look, you can't put a jit in handcuffs who never got in trouble before. I'm talking about who never got in trouble before. Like, well, he doing a criminal act, but he don't know it's a criminal act. Cause that's what it was. Like, he got a stolen bike, but he didn't know it was stolen type junk. You can't put them type of jits in handcuffs, and them type of jits gonna mess around and just be traumatized by the crackers. Off rip. Just off rip, be traumatized by the crackers. But then again, fool, this what these jits gotta understand, fool. It's better to traumatize them now than later, cause fool, when you get in them handcuffs as when you get older, fool, what you gonna do? You never been in handcuffs in a day in your life. You never been behind the back of a police car in a day in your life. By the time you get 20, 25, 30, and you get behind that police car, fool, you gonna be scared. You might as well get traumatized now. Shoot. But then again, it be messing up some of these jits. So like, yeah, man. You feel me? Messing up some of these jits, man. But this video right here gonna be on Mr. 2Sneaky, man. On all platforms. Well, only on YouTube. You feel me? At Mr. 2Sneaky. My Predator videos, loyalty test videos gonna be on 2Sneaky videos. I mean on 2Sneaky channel, man. Make sure y'all boys get at me, man. At 2Sneaky on all platforms. Cause both channels gonna pop up, man. I drop on Twitch first. Make sure you get on me on Twitch so you can see the video first. Like, comment, and follow on this bit. I don't even think you can like on this bit. I just, you feel me? Just watch it. Follow on this bit, you feel me? And get at me, man. That's 2Sneaky. Let's get it, man.